And it is very important that we see that different situations, different country situations demand different approaches. I think Friedrich Naumann Foundation does great work across the world, and I've seen many colleagues of Naumann Foundation in many different situations in many different countries, and I don't think there's like one size fits all. I think it is very important to adapt to the political situation. If I look at Naumann colleagues in the Philippines, for example, today, and if I think what the situation in the Philippines was like 3 or 4 years ago, it was a completely different situation. And they are confronted with a different human rights situation. And it is very important that Naumann Foundation is there, adapts to the situation and raises the flag of respect for human dignity always and always again. So I think that Naumann Foundation is doing a great job at that and addressing the specific issue where it is. Liberals will never compromise on human rights or on the universality of human rights, but people will put other issues at the top of the list. And that is why I'm emphasizing the issue of business and human rights so much. For most countries in Southeast Asia or in Africa, for example, it is important they get the investment, they get the trade, the possibility to trade with Europeans, because that creates income. And we should make sure it does, because it is also to our profit that we have a bilateral trade there. But we must make sure that our companies do no harm in these countries. They don't abuse, and that in their supply chain no abuse is taking place. So it is important that we see that in other countries social rights will be more important, and cultural rights may be more important. So maybe freedom of speech is not the top of the list, but only number 3 on the list. And first on the list is fair pay, is ILO core standards, core labor standards. So we must make sure, and we should not dismiss anyone that says on our list there is another priority on human rights, but we should work with them to fully realize human rights everywhere. And that is really what LI can bring to ALDE, is this different perspective on the issue of human rights.